I'm Diane Smith. I'm the Director of Education here, and I'm going to give you a little insight into our COVID-19 protocols. When our campers arrive, they will be driven up by their parent or guardian and dropped off at the front of the building and allowed to walk in individually. We will be taking their temperature with non-contact. Once the temperature check is acceptable, they're allowed to come in and take their backpack, lunch, and so forth to their assigned location. Each table will have 2 campers. Each camper has an individual box for their backpack, spare clothes, shoes, and lunch. Siblings will be assigned to the same table, and at all times, campers will be wearing their masks. Twice a day, all of our high-touch surfaces are sanitized with alcohol and or bleach, and that happens before lunch and at the end of the day. This will be allowed into the restrooms only one at a time unless they are siblings, to maintain appropriate social distancing between students when they need to use the facilities. As part of our daily routine, all of our activities are going to be outdoors as much as possible, including lunch. During our lunch break, students will be separated into family units and or separated by at least 6 feet. We bring the students out here.
I am Miss Merce, and I'm going to be discussing what we've got here in our backpacks. Each teacher is going to have this backpack side. We have first aid kits. So each bag comes with Band-Aids, ice packs, wasp sting issues, EpiPens if any of the children need to have those out on the trail with them. So it's got our first aid, and we have always emergency contact information. Let's go. We often bring our campers here to explore how the water moves, to explore the little animals that might live here, discover how the plants impact the stream and its health. So I'm going to try to show you what the kids get to do and what they have to look forward to is flip up these rocks and take a look at the amazing animal homes and see what they can find. So we're going to flip some rocks. And I've got some cool creatures here. So like right here, we've got a beautiful one. Got some caddisfly houses, more caddisfly houses. And the kids all get to experience the wonders of nature here at the stream. Of course, we also teach them how to respect the animals that live here and how to properly find these animals and how to properly put them back so as to not hurt any of the life forms that we find. We're gonna take a hike all the way up to a place called Fairy Hollow, and we're gonna get to explore, so let's go. Right now it doesn't look like much, but in the summer when your children are here, this place is going to be bustling with all sorts of activity of students learning things like engineering, problem solving skills, critical thinking, when they build their fairy house. You can see some of our mini shelters, perfect for toads to crawl into. We've got some more over here. And students usually work together in groups of 2 or 3, and it's amazing to see how they naturally will start to work together to find different resources, to look for the best rocks, to be able to kind of fit like a puzzle together. Welcome to the pond here, and here at this pond we learn all sorts of really cool things about the life here as compared to the life at our stream, which we saw earlier. Can take a look at the depth of the pond. So for example, we've got this huge stick, and we'll take a look at math by measuring water depth in various locations around the pond. Also, can take a look at the different life here. So we have pond nets that we scoop up the mud to look at what sort of critters live in the deep mud. Out on the pond here, in the back we can see some logs that are sticking up out of the water. And in the summer, those logs are really great for turtles to come out, sit on top, and bask on. So we get to watch some turtles. There's ducks that live back there, kind of close to the marsh. And we'll get to watch the ducks as they swim around. And we have this cool chart called Key to Macroinvertebrate Life. And we will find all sorts of different animals here in our pond and in the stream. And we can compare why they look the way they do and how that benefits them, what adaptations they have to live here in a still pond versus a flowing stream. We are at our field, and this in the summer and into the fall is a great spot to be searching for various pollinators. So we'll come down here with something called a sweep net and our bug boxes and big sheets and bug field guides, and we will examine all of the different insect life that lives here in the field and find out what is a true insect, what is a true bug, what parts make them up. Do spiders fall into that category? Who knows? But this is a great spot to find out the answer to that question. Have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to myself or Miss Diane. You can email either of us. You can also find out more about our summer camp programs at www.bcis.org. Thanks, and we look forward to seeing you and your children here at our many summer camp weeks.